Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the game. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Using his legs, it's Hunt. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? And now the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Penalty makes it first down and 20. They'll try the right side on the toss. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Back behind the quarterback, a line in a pistol. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Caught in the backfield. It's Fuller. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quick throw to his receiver. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Heading left after the handoff. Gets some space. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, tie. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now they get set to kick it away. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris. Awareness to come up with the interception. But the speed and athletic ability on the return, I thought he was going to take it all the way back. But the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Handoff running right. Tackle made after just a short game.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Penn State.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Looking to throw. It's Brewer. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
The shotgun handoff here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. They've been stopped in their first 2 4th down attempts. Here comes number 3. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they've got him back at the 4-yard line. Great coverage. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Brewer. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That's reeled in. It's Bryant.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory.
42 Spider.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's escaping the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Look at this. He'll go deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. To throw, it's Brewer. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to advance on the football.
And he fields it inside the 15. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Makes a quick grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They're going to run it. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion of the tight end. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. When the defense is expecting a run, instead you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Bama. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Brewer. And the sophomore making an impact play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down here for this offense. We get the second half started with the running play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with how defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw, and he lofts it toward the sideline. The ball is picked off. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. sets up a critical third down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Direct snap to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, there's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to pass this time. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
His secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, tied. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
35, Penn State, 14.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Penn State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. To the air. It's Brewer. Looking for the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Hunt. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
42, Penn State, 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over. First and 10.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here and actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Back to throw. It's Brewer bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all. Wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the offense is still on the field. They're only 1 for 4 on fourth down plays so far. And he'll set up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
42 Spider.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion.
29 Philly. 2-9
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score now about 42. Penn State, 22.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Kick this one away.
It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This has been A dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
Here's the second down play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche this off.
Touchdown, Alabama. And the beatdown continues. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back to pass. It's Brewer. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. It reminds you on that play right
there. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Handoff on a single back formation. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Looking to pass, it's Brewer. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they get him down after the completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Looking to throw it on first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.